just gonna play a little bit tonight, guys. I'm got work tomorrow. Oh, let me get the echo off. Echo, repeat, really, not an echo. Let me get that taken care of. I do got work tomorrow, but I spent some time working on the channel doing other things besides streaming that I needed to do. I actually got a ton of that type of stuff to do, but I just did a little bit of it today. And yeah, I got a lot of that to do, so I might just take off a day and work on that for like a whole day or something. We'll see. But one that I wanted to get done is done now. I want to do some shorts. I want to make some more videos. I think my videos are about my scheduled videos. I think are about ran out, so I'm gonna have to work on that soon. And then I got a lot of shorts I want to work on. So just a lot of work I need to try to do on the channel to get things where I want it. But right now, what I want to do is go kill some people on Diablo. Let's go. I think I'm ready. I was working on like some mission stuff here. What's up, Defo? Nice to see you. I'm a little late tonight. Probably won't play too long because I got work tomorrow. But I was working on some stuff. Some side stuff for the channel, and I'm gonna have to continue to work on that type of stuff. I gotta get some videos set up and get some it's hard on going on. Oh, okay. I only read the first part, and then I read it again a second time to be like, is that really what I just read? And then I read it all the way through. Yes. Oh man, oh that's funny. Hello Thunder Gaming. Thunder Gaming, I'll look you up. Let me write a note, just in case I forget, because sometimes I forget. I'm not going to do it right now, but let me write a note. Thunder Gaming. Thunder Gaming. There we go. Okay. What's up, bro? Oh, Defo, you cracked me up. I was like, did he really just write that? Anyways, what I was saying is, what's good, Dexter? What I was saying is that I got some work to do on videos and shorts, and I was doing some work tonight on stuff like that. So I'm not going to be streaming too long tonight. I do got work tomorrow. Yep, I see you, Thunder Gaming. See you, Dexter. See you, Defo. Defo, thank you for being here. Thank you, Thunder and Dexter, for being here. Let's see if I can maybe get through one of these main missions today. I don't know if I got enough time, but we'll start plugging away at it.
The town doesn't seem to have anything that we need.
We're a village in the middle.
This is Diablo 4.
There must be something. I can feel the magic in this swamp. Where there is magic, there are users of magic.
If a witch is what you want, go to the tower then. Fire's lit, she's home.
Sounds as though we go to meet a witch of the swamp. Be on guard.
Is that this? Swamp Hospitality. Sounds like it's that. Let's do it. Alright. Haven't messed around with the controls in this game in a couple days, so I'll probably get killed. It seems to happen every single time I haven't played in a while. Oh, are we right here?
Thaisa? You're the witch in the tower?
Horadrim, I thought you journeyed to the keep.
Yes, this is the new Diablo,
Yes.
Dexter, Diablo 4.
Well,
I have recently played Diablo 1, 2, and 3, and now I'm on 4.
And why would I help you?
Well, we all want Elias dead.
We do. But fixing the Soul Stone, that is about Lilith, and she does not concern me.
I don't need much. Just Quicksilver and the tools you have there.
Such small asks rarely remain so. Surely you must know this. But you did help me survive Andarir's summoning. So, my tools are yours. You will have
How
to
are you
go to
doing,
Vatha
Defo?
for Quicksilver, though. Find her. And
Besides
she'll give
your
you what you
monster,
need.
well, I mean, not even besides. How's your monster hunter addiction going? I appreciate that, Dexter. Thank you. That was a tiny fight. I want bigger fights than that. I guess we'll do this one real quick. Just to get myself back into the swing of things. Don't wanna go for the hard fight right away when I haven't played in a little while. Look at the quest for this. Thaisa has asked me to travel to the Cinder Wastes and find the witch Valtha. She has the purified Quicksilver Donan needs to repair the Soul Stone. Okay, so I'm looking for Valtha. That was a pretty hard one, and I got through it, and I didn't mess up my controls too much, so we might be alright. What my sisters do not understand is that we have more in common with Lilith than her enemies. The tree may exist outside the external conflict, but we don't. Our survival lies with the Mother of Sanctuary. The cauldron reeks of demonic fire, sulfur, ash, and blood. The prophecy lives in my dreams. Sanctuary falls, and I along with it. But Elias says there is another path, Lilith. I feel a connection with her deep in my bones. I know she is the answer. I'm trying to like face her because one of the things I don't like, this is weird, but one of the things I don't like about this game is that the people are always like facing here when you're like talking to them over here, which I feel like they should have made to where, anyways, it just bothers me.
Thaisa has unknowingly sent you to your death. In the end, she will see the foolishness of her pursuit of Elias, and she will know that Lilith is our future.
And that snake is just too strong for any of these guys. Oh, she actually lasted through it. I thought she was already dead. She made it through the snake, guys. That's crazy. That's the first boss that's made it through my snake in a long time. Blessed are the knights penitent who stand at the Father's side, for they will earn a place in the heavens. We're in Kayelvishot? Kayelvishot? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, that's what's been freezing my enemies. Up to 46% chance to freeze enemies for 3 seconds. That thing's good. I have just such good stuff right now. It's hard to get rid of any of it, even for stuff that has a higher armor rating. Chance of dealing damage to all enemies around you and your minions. Yeah, just hard to get rid of this stuff, man. So good. Everything I have is something that has a special ability that helps me. It's hard to get rid of it. Yeah. It's hard to get rid of it, man. Oh, I should just check and make sure my armor's all renewed.
Come back if you need work.
Alright, let's go back. I mean, I got the meteors that go with, Inferno. This one helps with Flame Shield. That one helps with Firewall, which I'm not using Firewall, but I probably will be soon. This one has Thorns damage. That one freezes. This one gives me a bunch of life and mana. I always say mana. I know a lot of people call it mana. This one protects me when I'm hit and when I'm not healthy and I get hit with a protected bubble. This one adds to my pyromancy. Just this one helps with incinerate. It's really hard to get rid of anything that I'm wearing right now. See, like to exchange, so like right here, I exchange this to get 25% more damage on immobilized, stunned, or frozen enemies, but then I lose freezing enemies. So it's just like so hard. And I do is it incinerate? Incinerate will eventually immobilize the enemies, but it takes 3 seconds to do that. Whereas they could get frozen right away. Darn it. Pretty sure she should still be there. The fight should still be there too. Just need to be a little more agile, I think.
You saved my life.
There we go. I was trying not to use the snake because I thought there was going to be multiple waves, and then there ended up only being one wave, so I kind of wasted my time there. I should have just used the snake right away, but I thought there was going to be multiple waves. got killed. I went right into it. Okay. I hate dying. No, it's all good. I figured you were playing your game. I'm not. I got you. I knew what was going on. Let me read. Give me just a sec. I'll read what you said. I don't want to get caught in a fight while I'm reading. Sorry I didn't message. I was in a fight with Silver Raytheon. Dude, words cannot express how amazing playing Monster Hunter Online is. And I got my wife involved. Awesome. Awesome. Don't get me wrong, I mean, obviously your wife probably likes these games or she wouldn't play them. But I'm curious, like, is your wife typically someone who likes video games? Or is this something that came along because you kind of introduced her and now she likes them? Just curious if, like, this was something that she already liked, or if you kind of got her into video games. She's super into video games. I kind of figured. A fresh pyre prepared for those who recently succumbed to disease. It appears the people of Washinhani still honor, don't ask me if I said that right, still honor the dead, even if they can't be buried.
May these fires cleanse that which could not be healed, and heal that which could not be cleansed.
Ah, no. It was kind of, but actually, as I was saying, hi, Sir Cal, by the way. Nice to see you, and I hope you're doing well. It was kind of that, but then I actually started thinking about it while I was asking it, and I was thinking about when my wife did have games that she liked to play, and I was thinking, that just made two of us unproductive. I need her to be, I need her to be not playing the video games enough to where she can sit there and nag at me to not be playing. Otherwise, this just won't work. She has to be ready to tell me, hey, you're playing too much. Go do this or go do that, or else we're really in trouble. But yeah, that was maybe my initial thinking of it. The dream, of course, is that one day this I don't know. I got to get better at shorts. I got to get better at thumbnails. I got to get better at so much. But the dream, of course, is that I get a following, maybe make this happen, right? And then I can tell her it's my job to play video games.
Place the purified quicksilver in that bowl on the table.
We'll see. I don't know if it's possible. Either way, I like playing video games, and I kicked butt today. I've been doing a really good job at keeping the house going. I'm thinking, I don't know about tomorrow, but this week, because I got sick, and then we had the snowstorms, and we had late starts for school, so I haven't gotten back to my house projects. And I'm hoping this week to get back on the house projects. I did have to order some tools for that, so that also, I kind of needed some tools. I had to order some of those oscillating Dremel tool blades, because when I get in this wall again to start framing it out, I need to cut back the floor, and I think the best way to do that's going to be with the oscillating blades. and I ordered some of that. It got here the other day. Anyways, my thing is tomorrow I was kind of hoping, or this week at least, to get back onto some of the projects, and um, um, I'm gonna try to set a goal for myself that I work on it, like at least that I work on some kind of project at least 3 times a week. Now, I don't know if you guys heard, but the latest thing, I don't know if either of you guys saw this, but the other day that, and you can barely see it right now because it's so dark back there, but the clothes hanger back there, because you know our room isn't finished, so we have clothes hanger in our freaking dining room. The price you pay, I guess, to with a 100-year-old house that you're fixing up, but whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, the anchors on that pulled out of the wall the other day, and all of those clothes fell. And so that was, I fixed that yesterday, and then I did laundry yesterday, did dishes yesterday, today I did dishes, today I did laundry. I'm kicking butt. Yeah, I'll turn on the light. That clothes hanger, what do you call it? Curtain rod? No, clothing rod. That clothing rod goes all the way across over there. You guys can't see how far it goes across, but that whole thing fell the other day, and all the clothes came crashing down. And it happened at like night, and my wife, I walk out, and my wife's like, something happened, and she's like, we'll worry about that tomorrow. And then I let it sit there the next day too, and took care of it the day after that. But trying to keep up with all this stuff and get further projects met. Yeah, I didn't put a video of fixing that. It was too much of, when I went to fix it, I felt like I just wanted to get it done. I'm late for my job. Oh, so sorry, honey. The bosses are making me stay late tonight. No, you have no video. Someday you're gonna be a huge tuber and well earned. But first, video. Yep. Yep, for sure. And I mean for sure that, you know, that's how you get there. I don't mean for sure that I'm gonna make it there or anything. But we'll see. We'll see. It'll be, either way, I'm enjoying the ride.
And how was my sister?
Voltha chose Lilith over your friendship. Elias convinced her to join him.
That can't be. She would have known not to trust Elias.
It wasn't Elias that seduced her, but Lilith.
Oh my gosh,
She
that's
found
what
her
you meant.
ideals convincing.
I was making a... Thank you, Sir Cal, thank you.
Valtha was my teacher.
Y'all
She
gotta
guided
let me
me
know
when I
this,
first
come
began
on.
my service.
Sir Cal always lets me know, but
This
defo.
is-
No, I'm just kidding. It's my fault. I should check it when I pull up the thing. I need to, like, put a note, like, above my computer, like, is my camera on?
I've seen my allies throw their lot in with Lilith. People I thought were stronger than that. But that is why we must
After he
press
stops
on
talking, I'll turn my
and
camera
mend
on.
the stone so no one else will fall to her lies. First off,
Dang it, I can't believe I missed that.
the Quicksilver.
I gotta,
mix some of
I
it
can't
into the
forget
pot.
that. I thought you were just saying because the light wasn't on. That's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, I was making a Fortnite video today, and when I make just a video and I'm not live streaming, I'm just making a Fortnite video, I turn my camera off oftentimes, especially because when I make those, I'm usually like listening, like, I don't know if I told you guys I like watching debate stuff Well, there's I was trying to join your monthly, but I don't know my Google password. Oh, it's all good. I just set up Buy Me a Coffee today, but I haven't set up a membership for Buy Me a Coffee. And I know if you don't want to go outside of YouTube, I completely understand. But that would put more of a cut. That they don't take as much as YouTube. They don't take as much as YouTube. So right now I only have Buy Me a Coffee set up for donations, but and I just did that today. But I need to set it up for memberships if people want to do memberships, but that would just put more to the creator and not as much to YouTube. Although my brother did have a great argument that YouTube is the one promoting you in the algorithm. There's my camera. No, I hate YouTube. I can't do PayPal. Yeah. So I was also reading a Reddit post today on all this, on like what's the best ways for, or what should you do as far as this stuff, and people were like put all of them, but then other people were like, well, that's kind of overwhelming. But then the people were like the people who are saying put all of them were like, there's people who don't like YouTube, there's people who don't like PayPal, there's people who don't like Patreon, there's people, you know, and it was like, so if you just give them enough options, then they get to pick what they want. So eventually I'll probably have a bunch of options, but you gotta, you know, take it. It's setting that stuff up takes time in itself. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys again this clothing rod that fell. And that thing goes all the way across over there, even farther than you can see. And yeah, the whole thing came down, like probably 100 items of clothing. I need to go through it and toss some stuff out, but some of it's the wife's too. Sure, Buy Me a Coffee. So the Buy Me a Coffee is buymeacoffee.com/Kaiser Gaming. And I will eventually set up a membership thing on there too. It's just that once I got done setting it up, which I did right before this stream, I was ready. I didn't want to do anymore, and I was ready to play. I wanted to play a little bit tonight. And if I would have continued working on it, I probably wouldn't have had any time to come play tonight, and I wanted to.
Even more restless than before. He's lost a son. And inside his grief chips at him every moment he refuses to face it.
Raise the flame. Turn the wheel twice.
That it should be in the descriptions if you want to check. It should be in there. I did put it in there. I think it may not be on Twitch, but it should be on the vertical for YouTube in the description and the horizontal for YouTube right now. I admittedly did not put it at the top because it's such a catch-22, but you know, you feel like you don't want to feel like you're you know, where's the line? Where's the line between like almost begging? It's just like I don't know. Maybe I'll get better at it. I know that the YouTubers just do it, and They don't think twice about it, but it's just, I put it down below stuff is my point, I guess.
Or is it 3 times? Give it another turn. The sulfur. Grind it in the mortar.
The sulfur, grind it in the mortar.
No, it's not working.
Donan's losing it, y'all.
Speak to me outside.
Who, me or him?
He is not up to the task.
What can we do?
I suspect he no longer trusts himself. We cannot erase all his doubt, but his most recent grief, his son, there is a way. He won't enjoy it, though.
Why help him? You could simply leave us to our fates.
Everyone needs a reminder every now and then that you can defeat danger. You only have to try. Haradrim, come here.
What? Why?
I want to take you somewhere. A place of old power in this swamp. I think it will do you some good.
Yeah, a little bit of worrying about YT maybe. But I don't know. I mean, they know. At this point, so many people have talked about this that they know that the creators aren't happy with the cut that they take. And I'm talking about it right now. I think it's more about I don't want to feel like I don't want to like. I feel like if I constantly plug it, or if I put it up at the top of the description, I almost feel like that's the focus that I'm giving to my viewers, which is not where I'm at. And like I've said, I really don't want people to ever donate anything that they don't have. It's I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because you want to make it, but you don't want to. You're not trying to. You don't want to hurt anybody else. Because I donate to people sometimes. Arguably, I probably shouldn't be. I donated today to one of my favorite Fortnite streamers. And I probably don't really. I mean, I arguably don't really have it. And so I just don't ever want to be like the. Now, obviously, my choice. And I guess it's everyone's choice. But it's just, you don't ever want to be making someone's life hard. And sometimes I think people don't, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I did it anyways, and I know what I was doing. And I'm fine. I know I'm going to be fine, you know. Even though I only donated a couple bucks. I donated like a dollar to him a couple times throughout his stream, basically. So I think it was like $7 total. But it's just like you don't want to seem like, I don't want to come off like this. But at the same time, I need it. A long time ago, I had like I don't even know if this is possible to achieve. But a long time ago, when I kind of thought about YouTube, I was thinking, if I had like 1,000 members at $1 a piece, that's $1,000, and that's not hurting anyone probably, right? But then when you think about actually getting there, that is a long road, and you don't know that you'd ever get to something like that. But I was thinking, like, that's enough. I can make that work. I really could. And I know a lot of people need more than that, but I could actually make that work. If we didn't own our house, I couldn't make that work. But since we own our house, I can make that work. But to be honest with you, by the time I got monetized, I didn't make it, because I was gonna, for the longest time, I was like, my membership, my lowest tier membership is gonna be $1. And then I actually had a friend who did $1, and by the time I got to monetization, I was like, that's $1's not, it's gotta be a little more than $1, you know? It's hard. It's such a hard thing to think about. I don't know. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse talking about it at this point, though. So let's just play some games. I don't even know if I used that expression correctly. I feel like I have over talked about it. Is that what that expression means? Let's go kill some enemies. The guy that I think he's my favorite is Noah W Plays. He's a family-friendly, like 20-something-year-old professional Fortnite player, and he was playing in the FNCS Trio Championships today, and they didn't do very good. They were having a really rough go of it. But you got to realize these are the best Fortnite players. Like, there was people in his chat like giving him a hard time, talking about, you guys aren't doing good, and he's like, yeah, I know we're not doing good, thanks guys, like, you know, it's bad. I mean, and no one usually streams the championships because you could get like stream sniped and things like this, and like, you know, and it's the championship, you know. But they were just kind of ragging on him, and he's like, yeah, I'm aware we're not doing great, thanks guys, you know. And they were he did kind of go in on his chat a little bit, although I would argue that it wasn't really his chat that were doing that. It was people coming over from like these other players that they like or whatever, maybe some of his chat. But I was just like, my donations were kind of, I was just trying to keep his spirits up. He's a good vibe kind of guy. He always tries to keep his vibes good, and yes, I realize I just used the word vibe. But anyways, his name is Noah W Plays, and he's like I said, family friendly Fortnite streamer, professional. He has tendonitis in his hands, so I'm not sure if he's gonna ever end up seeing a championship. And it will be because of that, probably, if he doesn't ever see one, because he's really good. Or wrists or whatever, you know, wherever you get tendonitis. And that's because he's been streaming since he was like a teenager or whatever, right? Anyways, he's really good. I wanted him to do good. They had a rough go of it. They had a really good last game. A really good last game today. But he has made it. He's won money. He's made it to some of the top positions before. I think that if he can continue long enough with like having tendonitis, he'll probably see a Fortnite championship one day. Oh, I mean, there's plenty of YouTubers who are pissed off all the like I mean, well, I shouldn't say pissed off all the time, but like my friend Fathers, like he'll be playing with, I think, I don't know if you've heard this, I've said it before, but he'll be playing with some kids sometimes because he has a lot of kids that like to play with him. And if they like run off and don't play like with the team, he'll like chew them out and stuff. He always apologizes, but he's passionate. He wants to win, and when he doesn't win, and it's because he feels like they made like why are you running off by yourself, you know? And I'm like, oh no, Father's is going in again, like. But he does always apologize, and he does acknowledge that he has. You know, he's like, I'm way too competitive and I need to chill it down. And honestly, I think that he'll learn to not be so competitive because he knows that he's doing it. I think he's, you know, growing in that way. But he's a good guy. He just is very competitive, and sometimes he gets frustrated, you know. But there's plenty of people who get pissed. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up my coffee. Oh, I was talking, I think when Sir Cal mentioned that my camera wasn't working, I was talking about how I don't always have my camera up when I'm doing videos and not a live stream. So, oh, speaking of which, well, let me stay in a linear, and then I'll go to the next thing. My mind's all over the place. But I'm also doing that sometimes. I keep my mic up and everything because, like today, when I was making a YouTube, I was playing Fortnite, but I was just making a video because I didn't feel like streaming. Because I told you guys I like watching debate stuff. Well, I don't know if any of you are watching this, but there's DebateCon 5 right now. It finished today, I think. And I was watching. Well, I probably watched maybe 3 of the debates or 4 of the debates from that. It was over yesterday, and today was when it live streamed, and it was in like New Jersey or something. And I'll probably catch all of them in the next couple days. But I was like playing Fortnite and listening to that at the same time, so that's another reason that I don't put like when I'm making my videos like that, I can actually, you know, be watching something that I want to watch, kind of, or listening while I'm playing, and then I also need videos, because my videos that I have scheduled are almost ran out, so I need to get them going. I think it's DebateCon, yeah, let me see. Is it DebateCon? Let me see. DebateCon 5. DebateCon. Just DebateCon 5. DebateCon 5. So, no A. My bad. But yeah, I've been watching that. Does someone get... Yeah, definitely master debaters there for sure. I can't find you on Buy Me a Coffee. Is the link in my YouTube? Like, let me look. Try going in my YouTube and go into the More section and highlighting that. I'm going to try to do it right now. Control C, Command C, and again, I'm not. I'm just doing this to see if it's working. Yeah, I think it works. It should. If you copy that link in the description and then put it into your browser, I think it'll pull up, hopefully, and it should say Kaiser Gaming up in the top left, and then About Chris, and then I did 2 test payments today. I don't know if it'll show you guys the test payments. I should log out and see if it still lets me in. Let me try the link with me logged out. Yeah, I think it works. Although it is showing me the recent supporters right now, and it's not supposed to. I believe I set those comments to private. But anyways, the first time I donated to myself, it took 33%, but I only did $1. And then the second time I did $2, and it took 10%, I think. So they probably have like a minimum, I think, on there. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they claim that and I don't know if it's still true, but I believe Buy Me a Coffee only does 5% across the board, and then but I think with the $1, there's probably some kind of minimums. Like if you know, there's probably a minimum charge that they take out. I don't know. I'll have to see it over time. One thing I do know is that I think I will keep the ads as long as there's not too many complaints about them, because even though it just trickles, it is trickling. Like, I am getting a couple bucks from it here and there. It's a good trickle, I guess is what I'm saying. You guys want to give me a little help, or just stand there looking at things? It was crazy. They didn't really help me very much. Oh, my profile picture should be you know, the little Final Fantasy 3 shadow character, and then it says Kaiser Gaming around it. I just made it today. I guess it's possible it's not pulling up for you, but I made 2 donations to it. But it's just, it is buymeacoffee.com/Kaiser Gaming. Should be the link. And again, it should be in my description of this YouTube live that we're watching right now. It's down below the thanks for checking out the stream, please drop a sub or like, blah blah blah, the other part of grifting that I do. The grift. It is the grift. I'm trying to get better at the grift. Finally, I just made a profile. It's Defo
There's nothing
Zappo.
left for me to do. Can't you see that?
You made a profile on Buy Me a Coffee?
Return where?
Is that what you're saying? Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee.
No, Haradrim. You will remain with us. There is still more to do.
Zappo. My profile picture is a weird black and white drawing. I just made a profile. Defo Zappo. It is not showing up in like the search bar, but let me try the /. Is it gonna be / Defo Zappo? Oh, I think this is you. Because you, does it say I do pen and ink art, music, and gaming, as well as all things blades? Is that you? Black, a weird black and white drawing. I think that's you. Yeah, I think I found it. You could have put not your name though, but that's okay. I mean, I don't care. But you could have put Defo Zappo and not your name. Sir Cal actually found a video the other day of that I had my last name on YouTube, and I appreciate that. I think I got it fixed now. It's not a huge deal, but like the thing about me is that there's only 2 of me in the United States. Me and one other guy with my name. So, if you know my name, you can find me, which isn't a big deal. Most people don't have bad intentions, but some people do. My name is much more popular where I come from than it is in the United States. And not where I come from, but where my name comes from, you know? Oh my god, that guy almost killed me. Oh my god, you guys better stop over here. Back up, get out of here. Back up. Oh my god, that's it. Die. Jeez, those guys charge you and they hit you so hard. I gotta be a little quieter. I'm probably gonna wake my wife up. Turn my sound down a little bit and then I don't yell all the time. Good call, I changed it. Right on, good. Yeah, I think there's a different section that where it wants your name, but it doesn't show up. And they want that just for like, you know, there's a different section where I think they kind of force you to put in your name. Can you follow me as a test? That way I can find you. I'm trying to give you some. So, I don't know if you follow people on here. I think you just donate. I don't know if you actually have followers. Oh. Yeah, see, because like see, I don't even think that I don't know. I don't even think that if I do it this way that it's gonna show you who I am. I should have probably just logged in with Google, but I didn't want to on this. I used to never, ever log in with Google. And then lately, I've succumbed to what is easy. And I have started to do so. Let's see, does that work? That gets me in, I think. Not now. Yeah, that gets me in. Okay. Can you follow me as a test? I waited to find out before I found out what your name was. Defo. Now I know all. One time I was looking up my name, right? And like I said, there's only 2 of my name in the United States. And I was looking at the other guy with my name, and it said his like profile on, I think it was like Facebook or something. It said like the other Chris. And I was like, that's funny. That means he knows about me too. And it said the other Chris and the last name, which I thought was funny. Because it's like, that means that we've both looked each other up before. Let's see something. Sorry guys on the YouTube shorts, you want to see gameplay and I'm just standing here, but I'm talking to my chat. Thank you for yours. Oh. I'll be back at it in just a second. Just one sec here. Okay, there you go, Defo. Check it out now. When I type, you don't show up. So, do you have a space between Kaiser Gaming? Because I didn't put a space. I don't know if that matters, but if you did you try just copy and pasting in my description? That's what I'm doing. I'm literally just going to my description, copying, pasting, and it pulls up, but I'm not sure. Anyways, go check. Go. Can't find you at all. Sorry. No, it's okay. Go check yours now. Yeah, go check yours, because I should show up now. Okay, is this what I gotta do? The Cage of Grief? Sir Cal said not before I found him. Mwahahaha. Now I know all. Tight. Issa is convinced that the solution to repairing the Soulstone lies in the hungering swamp. What is going on here? I got like a hair dangling in front of my eye. It's so frustrating. Today, me and my wife discussed that we just can't let the boys sit on Fortnite all day because he just starts to rage so crazy. Like, he's, you know, young and these emotions and then losing and just playing for too long. So we had a discussion about, you know, like, we always have the time limit discussion, and then we always like let it go further and further. And then, you know, we don't stick to it. Anyways, today he was playing and he started to rage, and I was like, okay, you got to get off. And then of course that turns into a little bit of a fit, and I was like, yeah, I don't really care about your fit, you got to get off. And I was like, I want you to go outside and just get some sun for a couple hours, and it's freezing here right now. And I told him he's like, it's cold. I'm like, I don't care, go outside, get some sun. I was like, if you want, I'll go for a walk with you. And then he goes outside. He wanted to.
Do you feel that? The swamp's magic is more potent here.
He wanted to ride his bike, but there's still snow on the streets. And so I told him, if you want, I'll go for a walk with you. And he goes out and he's like trying to ride his bike, and then he goes in the backyard for a second, then he comes in and he's like, I want you to go for a walk with me. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went out and got some sun too, which I probably would. I mean, I go out every morning and feed the chickens and stuff, but that's just minimal time. So I went out and got some sun too, and we went for a walk. We took the dog. It was nice. We need to do that more often. It's hard when it's winter because it's so easy to just hide inside in the warm house during winter. Okay, I'm trying to talk to you. Let's do this.
Valka brought me to this place when I was younger. Here, you can face your demons, whether they be fear or grief.
Who is... No, I've had enough of this.
And what will you do instead? Nothing in this swamp is free, Haradrim. Not even your magic. Whatever logic you think will win the day, you are mistaken. Where is your sense of adventure? Huh? Not buried in your youth, is it? Go outside and make an offering to the swamp. A ring, a necklace, something you hold dear. While you do, our friend here will collect two things, maggot ichor and yellow lotus.
This is foolish.
Sorry, my mic's up. That's okay. I was venting anyways about how YouTube is not giving me ads right now. I was saying, did I piss you off, YouTube? Is that what's going on? This is gonna be tough. If I bite my tongue for the rest of my life, right? Not happening.
Valtha forged me into the witch I am. I struggle with her death. I understand why she saw a future in Lilith. The mother of Sanctuary isn't so different from the witches of Hawazar. But I won't ever shirk my duty in bringing Elias to justice. That is the part of Valtha I will never understand. Not today, but a time will come when I must shed the unrest that plagues me.
Okay, what's my next mission? The Cage of Grief. Is that also in here? Collect Maggot Queen Ichor. Collect Yellow Lotus. I don't know if that's all stuff that I need to do in here. I guess it probably is. Man, if this hair keeps going in my face, I'm gonna have to literally go in the bathroom and find it. It's gonna drive me nuts. Got you in the background. I'm listening already live to making some shorts. Thank you so much, Dustin. Yeah, I did not feel like Fortnite tonight. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys when I was talking about making a video earlier. So, today when I played Fortnite, I played a solo match for just to make a video, not for a live, and I was in the most insane lobby that I have ever been put in playing the game. I don't know if I'm just like getting better and better and better, so they're just putting me in harder and harder lobbies. But okay, first of all, I drop into a match and I'm being chased by 2 people right off the bus because I have a crown. 2 people. The very first thing I do is drop into a car and he gets in and starts doing the pickaxe trick on me. So then I get out and I get back in and he jumps back in and starts doing the pickaxe trick on me. Then I jump back out and I'm able to like run around a little bit and get back in the car and take off. He gets in another car, follows me. I end up kind of getting away, but when I kind of get away, there's another person who I think was also trying to get me and following me. And they jump in the car and pickaxe trick me. I get out and they kill me. So that was my first game. It was like the most insane first minute of a game ever, and then I die. And the person that killed me at least did kill the person who chased me for the crown, so that was awesome. They died. I was happy because like you're literally chasing me down for my crown. What a punk. But yeah, they killed him. So then the next game I get into, but it's the same. It's the same as of how hard it is, right? And what happened? I'm trying to remember. I've had a couple matches like this, just insane matches lately. But at the very end of the match, there's 3 people left. The medallion from the island that gives you the invisible ability, he dies in the storm. And like, yeah, people could go get it, but it's probably like a 5 or 8 tick right now. So like, you're gonna take a ton of damage to go get the medallion. I almost tried, but I was thinking like, if you try to go get this, you're gonna die for sure. So anyways, my sword is almost broke. This one guy's beaming me from afar, but then I see the other guy. I end up hitting him with the sword, and then I'm like hiding behind a rock, healing, but the other player that was shooting me from afar sees the guy that I just hit with the sword, and he's spraying him, so he's hiding behind a rock. But what he doesn't know is like why he's hiding from this guy that's trying to beam him from over there that was also trying to beam me. I have a straight shot on him. So he's trying to heal, and I just blast him. I just lasered him, and he dies. And he doesn't have the medallion, but he has the yellow sword. He must have been up there when that guy got the medallion and like stole part of the loot or something. Or maybe he's the one that finished the boss, and the other guy stole the medallion. But he has the yellow sword. So I go over there, I exchange my yellow sword. Then I go, the zone's pulling on me, and the other guy's in zone that was beaming me. And I go in zone. I hit this guy with the sword, and there's a Tesla car over there, which I think is probably his. But what I do is I hit him with the sword attack, then I run and get in the car, and then I drive around a little bit, and he starts shooting at me, and then I get out and hit him with the sword attack again. Basically, I just stayed in the car while the cooldown effect happened, get out, hit him with the same sword attack, get back in the car again. He goes and kind of like hides behind this fence to heal up, but I see him healing because it shows it on your thing, you know, if they're using a big heal, it shows it on your thing. So I drive the car straight into the fence where he's hiding, and I knock him with the car, and then I get out, and he hits me with a sword attack into the danger zone. So I'm like, crap, this is over, I lost. But I'm able to get back in. I hit him with the sword attack and then switch to the AR and blast him and win the match. And that's just the end, but the whole match was like so intense. Like the lobbies now are so hard. I couldn't even, it's not quite professional lobbies that you see, but like it's almost as hard as those. And I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm winning some of the matches, but I'm so overwhelmed. And it's like this skill-based matchmaking, man, just it almost makes me not want to play the game, because no matter how good you get, you're just playing people at that level, which is good because it makes you raise your bar. But man, it's just so, the matches are so intense. I see why some players will only play with their like viewers, and they'll always let their viewers be the head of the lobby. I totally get it. But it's so intense. Then the other night I had a match where there's 3 people left again, and we're kind of down at the bottom of Shogun, and we're down at the bottom of Shogun, like below the mountain where like the intersection of that city and Shogun intersect in that valley, and this is like the last zone, and everyone has a sword in there. We're all running around with swords, but these 2 are kind of fighting. So I keep like running around and then hiding, like just like, you know, trying to let them fight. And then one of them has the invisible medallion. So they're like fighting and I'm hiding, but only long enough, like once they see me, I run around again, right? And if they see you just standing there, they're gonna beam you. So I'll hide so that they're fighting each other, then I run around. Then I hide so that they fight each other, then I run around. Well, then one of them finally catches me with the sword attack, and the zone's so little that I'm like way in the danger zone, but I have 2 med kits. I had like 50 life and I'm taking like an 8 tick. So the med kit doesn't even heal faster than the tick. So I popped the first med kit just walking into zone. I popped the second med kit immediately just walking into zone. I think by the time I got in zone I had like 10 health, and one of them had finally killed the other one, and then I get in zone, turn around, jump up and do the sword attack and hit him, and he dies, and I won the match. And I'm just like, it was so amazing. I showed my son the clip, and when he's watching the clip, he's like, if you win this, he's like, this is amazing. When I won it, he's like, oh my god, bro, that's so sick. Like, it was the most incredible match. It was absolutely crazy. It makes me want to start switching to learning builds, because if I start learning builds, I can actually, I feel like I'm good enough, or getting good enough, that I might be able to start playing in some of the tournaments myself. But they stopped doing 0 build tournaments because of all the cheaters. So I need to start learning builds so that I can maybe start trying to compete in some of these tournaments. And if you win like cash cups on Fortnite, you get $100 for a cash cup. And then, so first of all, you get $100 per win in a cash cup. And then the chances of that are very low, but then on like the stream, people are pretty interested in watching players play in the cash cup, so it'll be good for the stream too. So I think me and Tickles are gonna get together sometime, and Tickles is gonna start teaching me how to build, and I'm gonna see if I can get good at building and possibly start playing in some tournaments. Dustin says, bro, the past couple lobbies have been intense. Yeah, Dustin, I think I was gonna tell you today when I was watching you that you're gonna get to a point very soon where you're gonna be getting in lobbies that have a lot less bots. And when I got to that point, I almost wanted to quit, because it's like, because you're gonna, once you get into lobbies with a lot less bots, you're gonna be having a lot more just real players, and it's gonna be a lot harder. But I was just gonna tell you, like, when you get there, don't quit. Push through that wall, because I wanted to quit so many times, and I did. I'd take a day off, and then I'd come back. I'd take a day off, and I'd come back. And I feel like I've pushed through a wall now where it's just kind of the bar just keeps raising, but it's also making it like fun in that it's so competitive. It's hard to explain, but I almost feel like when I die in these lobbies that I'm in now, it's worth it, because I just feel like it's like Well, yeah, of course I died. I'm in this insane lobby, you know? And that almost is fun in itself. Although I will say that if I continue to die over and over and over and over and over and over and over, like I have when I've hit some of these walls, it will get discouraging. I have hours of streams from Fortnite, and I've been going through and making my shorts, and just takes forever rewatching all the content to cut it up. Yes, Dustin, so that's a problem that I am at right now too, because I have to make a bunch of shorts, and I'm gonna have to go through the content kind of as well. But what I think I'm gonna do to kind of avoid having to watch my all of the streams over and over again is you can kind of cut to the end of matches, right? And a lot of times with my shorts, I often do like the end fight anyways. So what I think I'm gonna do is try to skip to kind of like the ones that I've won and just kind of make shorts out of the end of them. But what you can also do, could you check your account really quick? Yes. So what you can also do, Dustin, is that you can I don't know what kind of computer you got, but like on my computer, I have almost like a Microsoft or something. Um, it's like one of those clip things where you, and I haven't got it set up yet, but I have found it on my computer. And basically, you can just press like a hotkey, and it'll like record the last minute and save it for you. And I'm sure your computer probably has something like that too. And if you don't have it on your computer with something like that on your computer, you can find it you can find it like a third party that'll do it or something like that. And I really don't know, OBS might have something with it too. And so you could also check OBS and see if, like, I haven't looked it up yet, so I haven't even done the research on this, but there might be something on OBS where we can just click a hotkey and it like records the last 10 minutes or something and puts that in its own file, so you don't have to watch the entire thing, you know? And if, say you like killed someone and you're like, that's a clip, and you hit the button and it records the last 10 minutes, well, not only does it record the last 10 minutes, but you know that it's basically the end of that 10-minute clip that you want to cut, right? So that I really need to find something like that really bad, because I don't want to go through hours and hours of my footage to make shorts either. So I totally feel you. But that's like one of my next steps. Sounds like that's one of your next steps, because you want to do that as well. Let's see. Growing together, Dustin. Let's see. Defo wants me to check. Bye. Okay, sorry I'm talking so much this stream, guys. I'm not even going to get very far in the game, but I do enjoy talking with you guys. Oh my gosh, Defo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Defo, one more thing. I don't know if you can change. This is going to be another thing for when you support people, and I don't know if you can change this on your current account or if you're going to have to make yourself a new one, but it does show your email, which again gives me your name. So just a FYI for you. I guess, Defo, when I got a question, when you went, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. This isn't my Gmail, so it doesn't show my name. I was going to say I'd made donations to myself as test donations, and I was wondering, when you went to my thing, were you able to see my messages and my email that I sent to myself? I'm just wondering what other people can see when they go in there. But just for an FYI for you, it does show me your email, which again has your name. I've been doing just all the fights, period. I had to download Windows Movie Maker. Oh, yeah, let me give you another one. Is it Clipchamp? Clipchamp, Dustin. Let me come out of here. I think it's Clipchamp. I use Clipchamp sometimes too. I think it's Clipchamp. So that's one that I use sometimes. Yeah, Microsoft Clipchamp. You might even have it on your computer. Let me come in here. I might be able to help you with this a little bit here. Sorry guys that this turned into this for this kind of stream, but I really do appreciate y'all, and I hope that this doesn't bother y'all too much. I guess for my supporters who really support, you're gonna hang out, and for those who want to see the gameplay, you might not want to watch this one. I thought it might just be on the computer because it's Microsoft. Yeah, so there you go. So it is on my computer here. It's already as an app. I haven't used it on this new computer yet, which is why it doesn't just log me right in. Yeah, because you should have it because it's a Microsoft thing. And then also the let me make sure this isn't showing anything I need to not show. Okay, because I don't really, I'm trying not to. Okay. And then here, let me not look on here. Let me look on mine because I don't want to accidentally show anything I'm not trying to show. Does Microsoft have a stream clip feature? How to trim a video in Microsoft Stream. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I know it does because I found it already. I just haven't set it up yet. Feature to capture last 10 minutes. Defo, thank you again, Defo, so much. Thank you. Microsoft doesn't have a dedicated stream clip feature automatically capture this. You can achieve this in the game bar. That's what it's called, Dustin. So Microsoft has a thing called game bar, and it's built into Microsoft. And it allows you to set a recording duration to capture the last few minutes of activity by enabling the record what happened option in settings. So look up, what I looked up on Google is, does Microsoft have a stream clip feature to capture the last 10 minutes? And then the AI overview, which I really wish we would have never gotten to this. Although it's getting better, but I'm just not a big AI person. It just bothers me that the first thing I get is always an AI overview instead of like a Reddit post or something where, you know, actual people are discussing it. But that's a whole nother thing for another day. We don't need to discuss that right now. Okay, so it says, while Microsoft doesn't have a dedicated stream clip feature to automatically capture the last 10 minutes of a stream, you can achieve a similar result using the built-in game bar on Windows. So it's called game bar. And then this allows you to record a duration to set a recording duration to capture the last few minutes of activity by enabling the record what happened option in settings. This feature is primarily designed for gaming but can be used for any screen activity. So you can go into your game bar on Microsoft, set it for record the last X amount of time, and then I'm pretty sure you can set that to a fast key. So it could probably be like Alt F7 or something. And whenever you're like, oh, I want to clip that in the game, you just hit, first of all, you might have to have game bar open while you're playing the game. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't messed with this yet. I just found it and I knew that I needed, this is something that I've been meaning to set up. So like you could probably hit Alt F7 and it's just going to clip the last 10 minutes and put it into a recording for you automatically. And that would save you so much time. So much time. Yes. Something about Game Bar. Yeah. So then instead of having to watch each video that you recorded, if you were like, oh, that was awesome, you could just stream clip it and then boom, it's ready. In fact, I really wish I would have had it a couple days ago, because I got one of my pickaxe tricks on a guy. Streaming 101. Make sure you pay for college tuition for Professor Kaiser. Man, I'm not even good at this. I'm learning it. I'm just trying to teach what I do have learned, but I'm not really good at it. I should probably, on my Chris's Clever Craft, I've thought about making a video like this on my Chris's Clever Craft about like what I've learned so far, or what I think is useful for streamers or for YouTubers. I should probably do that, but that would require editing, and we all know how I feel about editing. So, man, I really am my own worst enemy, because I could make some videos that would be bangers if I enjoyed editing. But anyways, yeah, you could just clip the last couple minutes, and then boom, you got it right there. But about a week ago, I did the pickaxe trick on this guy, and I'm pretty sure it was the same day that I was cleaning the house. Anyways, I hit the pickaxe trick on him on the mountain, and then he like died while the car was flying, and it was the greatest clip. And then I went to vacuum the floor, and the breaker popped, and I'm pretty sure I lost that entire stream, because I went back and tried to find it. I had like the timestamp in my notes, and I went back to the last couple streams and checked the timestamp, and it wasn't in any of them, so I'm pretty sure it was the one where my breaker popped while I was streaming, when I was running the vacuum, the heater. I was running the heater, the vacuum, and playing on the computers, and the breaker popped, and I lost that stream. So that really sucked. And if I would have just clipped that last 10 minutes, it wouldn't have mattered that I lost the stream. I would still have the clip for the short. So I was pretty bummed out, because I actually went back to look for that one to make the short, and yeah, it was frustrating. Yeah, I don't like Game Bar from the looks of it. I couldn't change the duration. It only says last 30 seconds. Okay, so yeah, I mean, but you might be able to look up online, can I change the duration in Game Bar? Or even look up online, is there a third party, is there an app that I can download that can do this? See, on Xbox and PlayStation, they have a thing where you can like set to record the last amount of time. That's one of the best things I think about Xbox and PlayStation, is that you can just tell it clip the last X amount of time, I'm pretty sure, and it does it for you automatically. That's something on computer, we have to find something that can do that for us, but I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure we can find it. And check it, look on YouTube, see if it says how to change the Game Bar setting to be longer. I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't get it set up that day, was because I saw that it only said 30 seconds as well. But if you're making shorts, your shorts really shouldn't be longer than 30 seconds, really. Because one thing that YouTube has done plenty of research on is that the 15-second shorts, like 15 or less, is what drives the most attention to shorts. Because most people who watch shorts, watch TikToks, they don't have the attention span to go longer than that. Because I'm get to be picky. Yep, and if you just want to keep doing it that way, that's fine. But for me, I just think that it's going to be so much, once I get that set up, it's going to be so much easier for me, because I don't have the patience to, I mean, as long as if I kept the notepad next to me and I wrote down the timestamps, I could do it that way just fine. But I'm not going to sit here and watch my stream that I already did again. Like, just like you guys probably you're never going to want to watch this again, right? You're watching it right now, but you're not going to want to watch it again. And I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Alright, let's see if we can at least finish the mission that I'm on right now. I'll just take a nap tomorrow, it's no big deal. I knew I kind of had a plan to stay up a little later tonight. I had a plan to stay up a little later and then take a nap. Ooh, that's what I needed, that's the yellow lotus that I needed. I gotta turn this down. Don't want to wake the wife up, she's gonna yell at me. Do not want the wife to yell at me. Although she doesn't have to work tomorrow, so if she yelled at me tonight, it wouldn't be too big of a deal. Like, pretty sure Noah W plays the Fortnite guy that I was talking about that I really like. I'm pretty sure that he, I don't even know if he clips it himself. He might just tell somebody, hey, clip that last 10 minutes, and there he has like a mod that is active while he's streaming, and they'll clip it for him. I don't know if I'll ever get to something like that. That'd be crazy. That'd be some crazy stuff. To have you set up like that, where you got like someone basically on the payroll, like clipping your clips for you. It's crazy, but that's awesome because he's like, I just admire the being family friendly, and then also the dedication to being a streamer that he has is just amazing to me. It makes me sad for him that he has tendonitis at that age, and it's like his passion. He's worked so hard for it, and then he has tendonitis. It's almost like Murphy's Law, working on what can go wrong, did go wrong type of thing. My neighbor that I'm really good friends with, and they're thinking about moving. I sure hope they don't. They're going to, though, because they're kind of older and they want to go somewhere where it's warm all the time. But my neighbor is one of my good friends, and anytime I'm helping him fix something, he's like, you know, Murphy's always around. Murphy's always lurking around the next corner. I'm like, yes, he is. Yes, he is. He makes me laugh. He's a good dude. Yep, and you can do it that way too. Yeah, definitely. Just go battle to battle, because obviously you can kind of scroll through it and you're like, okay, I'm just running here, right? Okay, now I'm fighting. That type of thing. That works too. I don't mind doing it this way. I'm doing it because I like to be picky. If I don't like it, I most likely don't use it. Thanks, I figured my email would show up. That's okay. I couldn't figure it out. I had to click on Chris in order to pay you. That's why it was hard to figure it out. Oh, really? You had to click on Chris. Huh. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Maybe I need to try some different devices to see what it looks like when it pulls up on different devices. I'm not really watching, I just skip forward to see the battle and then I slow it down and I watch it for a sec. Right. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. And I am going to try to at least finish this little mission that I'm on right now. Sorry guys, me and the dog need to use the restroom. We're done now. Let's continue. Let's go destroy some people. We have talked long enough. Although I could talk forever. That guy was about to blow up and kill me. He was gonna kill me. Right on, Defo. I just wanted to look out for you. I just wanted to make sure you knew. You could probably use an alternative. Just start a whole new one. Use an alternative. Make it the exact same. Everything but the email. You know, it could be. You might not be able to get Defo Zappo again as your URL is the only thing. That guy hits so hard when he hits you with that. So hard. And then I'm pretty sure that hurts you too, no? No, that doesn't hurt you. Okay. Hit me. Hit me. I like every single Diablo I've ever played, guys. To be really honest, I just think they're all cool in their own way. I even like this one. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of this one, but I think it's pretty sweet. You guys can't make it to One thing that's kind of cool about me getting better at Fortnite is that I didn't used to be as good as my son, and now I'm like, you know, next level. And the other day we were playing, and he asked his friend, I was playing with him and his friends, and my son goes, which one of y'all, who do you think's the best on the squad? And his friends go, probably your dad. And I was like, they were like, it's funny because it was almost like a submission. They were like, probably your dad, to be honest. And I was like, what a compliment. Awesome. I'm cool again. Cool again. For the last couple months, I haven't been the cool guy with my son. So, cool with my son again. I learn builds, y'all. It's over. It's over. The next time one of my son's friends are like, you want to 1v1 me? And well, it won't be the next time. But when I say yes, they're going to be in trouble. I never say yes. But when I do, they're not even going to know what's about to hit them. I would never ever 1v1 my son or one of his friends, because they do that stuff all day long and they are so good at it. Like, it's so different. It's so different than like when you're just playing the Battle Royale. Basically, in a 1v1, if you don't know how to do your shotgun flips, it's all going to be done. That's the most important thing. You gotta know how to do your shotgun flips. My son's friend Tony, I think I don't know, he's probably my son's age, and he only knows him through Fortnite. But that kid's shotgun flicks are insane. I was playing a match with just me and him the other day, but we were playing Battle Royale Zero builds, and this team just completely downed me. They just kicked my butt. But then they got in a close fight with him, and he does that one-on-one stuff all the time. And so when they were in the close fight, he just like jumped over him, pop, shotgun. Jumped over him, pop, shotgun. He wiped out both of them in the duo. And I was just like, damn, bro. And it just made me realize like there's such a big lack in my game still. And these kids, even though like I think it's weird that they just sit on 1v1 all day, it's relevant, you know, it's so relevant. This sounds kind of lame, but I am so good at Monster Hunter that people, yeah, you were telling me that yesterday, that people 10 times my level will go on one hunt with me and then join my lobby for more hunts because I don't die and therefore lose hunts. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. It doesn't sound lame either. I think it's cool. I should place the materials I gathered in the pot over the fire. When you first mentioned Monster Hunter, I've actually heard of that game before. Quite a bit, but when you first mentioned Monster Hunter, I started thinking that you were playing Monster Rancher, which I've talked with you guys about, and I was like, oh no, he's playing Monster Rancher. Sometimes you guys make me so jelly.
The Haradrim tires of waiting.
Because it's like I'm not going to play other games till I finish the ones I'm on.
I simply think this is a waste of your time and mine.
Do you see the braziers? Light each of them. Then we will drink the tea and wait.
As soon as I get to the stopping point, guys, I'm gonna have to quit for the night.
Call out to your soul and draw what festers from you, like poison from a wound.
I just want to really thank Defo and Sir Cow and Dustin and Bass Assassin and Timbo. You guys all are very supportive, and I really appreciate it. Everyone else who watches me as well. I know there's people who are watching and probably watching quite often and not always commenting. I really appreciate it. And
they're
even
coming.
those who just stop in for a little while, it's very appreciated. I'm very thankful.
I will. Don't worry.
You don't annoy
Father,
me, Dustin. I'm happy to help you, and I'm enjoying watching you grow.
Nice.
Um,
How is it possible?
I'm happy to like kind of be a part of your journey on streaming.
Please come
I
back
just
to
hope
me.
I don't.
Come back. I shouldn't have let you go.
It's just not
should've
lucrative,
said
and
no.
I hope I didn't put you
I should've
into
kept you with me
a
at
chase
the
that
time.
is futile.
Why did you let me go?
I don't know.
It's not lucrative. I'm just like,
The
I
look
mean,
on
it
your face.
could be. You could blow up.
You were ready.
You could. But it's been a long, hard road for me, and I'm
You needed
still
to go.
on it. I just don't want to feel like I'm
I
putting
did.
you on a futile chase.
And I do again.
Stop. Just.
Father, I'm ready.
What would you guys think about me playing some of these games? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking is, sometimes I want to play these games, and I want to play them like mission by mission,
What?
so that I can like put it out in like order of missions. And it would be hard with like Diablo 4 because there's so many side missions, but I could even put it out in side missions. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like people who play like GTA 5 and they just do it mission by mission and side mission by side mission and basically like each video. But those videos usually do pretty well, especially if someone's having like problems with a certain one, then that one might get like a bunch of hits, that type of thing. But I was wondering if I wanted to do something like that, should I just do it off stream? Because I probably wouldn't talk to the I'm not sure if I want to talk through it when I'm playing it. I think I might want to do it without talking, but I don't want to be rude and like ignore my chat. So should I just do that off of stream and like record those videos, or what do you? I don't know. Is there a way that I could maybe I could chat with the chat by typing? I don't know. I part of me says I should do it without streaming, so that especially if I don't want to be talking on the mic because I'm trying to do it mission by mission type of thing, or maybe I don't know. I just it's fine for the live streams like this because the part of the whole thing is interacting with the chat. But if I'm doing like a mission by mission thing, sometimes I was kind of thinking maybe it should be focused on the game much more than the chat. So maybe I should. I think I'm answering my own question that I should just do that, not on live stream. I think I'm answering my own question. Would it be weird if I just talked to you guys through the keyboard and not on the mic if I was doing something like that? Probably. I think I'm answering my own questions.
I warn you, the Horadrim would only hold you back. Look at them, so consumed by their emotions that they forget what really matters. Lilith is the true threat, not Elias.
Yeah, I could do that too, Defo. Thank you. That's a good idea. Premiere 'em. I used to do premieres a lot. And I could probably get a lot of my, like, because I told you guys I'm in a community of YouTube also where I support other YouTubers and they support me. A lot of those guys will come into premieres because that's kind of like a part of that community. That's a great idea.
I know why you're so afraid of her.
My fate is tied to yours. If she devours me, Sanctuary is lost. But you still have a chance to stop her. What if I opened a portal for you out of this swamp? Let the Horadrim deal with Elias. He is their sin to bear. You and I can work together to stop Lilith.
I know who my real allies are. My friends. Take me back to them.
The day of reckoning will come, and your true friends will be revealed. Now, take the portal back to your allies.
Yes, I do, Dustin. One thing, Dustin, I don't know if you can... There's a little bit of... I don't really mean this for me, Dustin. This is for you. Because I've reached monetization. So I don't think it matters for me any longer. But there's a... In that YouTube support group stuff that I'm in, where small YouTubers watch each other and stuff, there's a little bit of debate about whether or not YouTube knows when you have people on mute. And some people say that they think that they do know, and some people say that they think that they don't know. But there's some people believe that if you have them on mute, they don't actually get the watch time. So when you have your friends watching you, because I saw the other day that one of your friends was like, hey, I'm busy, but I got you on mute. If that's true that you don't get the watch time, that would kind of be a big deal, and he could be possibly wasting his time. So when I have people just kind of on in the background, I will have like the YouTube sound turned down almost all the way. And then I will have like my volume on my computer turned down almost all the way. But I never mute both completely, just in case that's legitimate, that if you have it on mute, they could, I don't know if they could know or not. In fact, this might be something, I don't know what Sircow does stuff with tech. He might know. I don't know. I don't know if this is up his alley or not. But there's people who believe that YouTube can tell if you have a stream completely muted, and maybe even though they couldn't tell on your computer, they could probably tell on their end. I'm not talking about me. I hear you. This is really for you, Dustin, because your friend the other day said that he had you muted, but you were on his thing, and I'm just not sure if that. I'm not positive if that's giving you watch hours. So I know it'd be kind of hard to address this with your friends, because you don't want to be like, hey, can you do this? But maybe you could ask him, hey, could you keep me on like one tick just in case? Or another thing that I do is, like, if I'm on this computer in front of me here, because I have two computers here, it's not two monitors, I have two separate computers. But if I'm on this computer here in front of me and I'm supporting people on this one, I just keep it in my headphones, and then I can't really hear it anyways. So I just wanted to say that just in case, because I would hate for your friends to be trying to help support you and then it's not counting. And I don't know if it is or not, but it's just, I would hate for that to happen.
You'll only have yourself to blame.
Okay, I might have to call it here if I can find a spot to stop, because I do have to get to sleep. I have to go watch a debate while I fall asleep. Sometimes when I go into these live debates, oh, it does look like I could probably stop here. Where am I at? Yeah, I could stop here. Okay. So sometimes when I'm watching live debates on YouTube, I often watch live debates on YouTube while I fall asleep. But some of those people that I watch these live debates, they will forward you to someone else at the end of the live stream. You know, it's like an automatic raid. And sometimes I joke around with them and I'm like, please don't forward me to anybody at the end of your live stream, because I only like falling to sleep listening to people arguing. I don't like waking up to it. Because there's been times where they forwarded me to somebody else and they're still on in the morning, and it's like, oh man, I have been sleeping listening to people arguing for like the last 5-6 hours and I'm waking up to it. Like, I like debates, but not that much. Oh man. Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I really want to thank y'all for the support. I'm sorry that we didn't get more gameplay in tonight, but sometimes that's just the way it happens. I really enjoy. Are you willing to die because Israel said so? Don't. In fact, don't read it. I'm just not exactly. I mean, that was some of the debates that I watched today, was some stuff like that. One of the debate questions, or it wasn't the actual question of the debate, but it was in the side track of the debate between these two people, was like, which was our past president or our current president more pro that country, right? And the one guy was like, well, obviously our current president is more pro, but our last president actually got the most money of any president in history or something like that from the that lettered organization. And he's like, so, and throughout history, this country has always been pro, whether it be left or right. And anytime that person ever comes to the United States, there's always a standing ovation. So anyways, without getting deeper into it, we won't go deeper into it, but that's I don't know. It's really, I'll go a little deeper into it. I used to really think one way, because I don't know if I've told you this, but I kind of progressed from left to from, I'd say, more classic liberal to more conservative over the course of my life. I would say that I'm probably still, I almost feel like classic liberal and conservative are almost the same thing now, because of how extreme the extremes are. Because the extremes on both sides are so extreme that classic liberal and conservative almost seem to the same nowadays. But anyways, a lot of my views that I thought, as I grew up and learned about conspiracy stuff, and further into like my journey. Well, then I got to a point where it was like, okay, now I want to start learning the other side of this. And when I started learning the other side of it, I'm like, they're not crazy either. Not crazy or not crazy either. Like, this is relevant too. And then I even got to the point where I'm like, actually, this is way more relevant than the view that I've been holding for the last 5 or 10 years. This makes much more sense. And so my journey's just been super crazy. Maybe sometime we'll jump over. Besides having other channels, there's a bit of also, this is another debate in YouTube, is whether or not having the same account for controversial channels is a good idea, because you can have multiple channels on one account, but if you have a controversial channel on that account, are they just going to take away the whole account? So besides having multiple channels on this one account that I have, because this account, like Kaiser Gaming, is actually under my other channel that I have's account. Because that was the first channel. But I do have a whole nether Google account that I have another channel on. And what I maybe need to do is make that one, because that one is basically abandoned, the channel on that one. What I need to do is maybe make a one on there where we could, if we wanted to talk about this stuff together, if we want to, we could. And then obviously that would end up my main channel because, well, I mean, I don't know if we'd live stream it, but I'll tell you what, those channels blow up. But I've never really wanted to get into that side of things. But man, are those channels blow up. But that's not really what I've ever been in YouTube for. Now, do I have my opinions? Yes. But do I know if I want to share them with the world? No. I'm not sure if I want to go that route. But maybe we could at least go over there and we could have our discussions if we want to have those discussions without fear of jeopardizing this account. Anyways, it's the most sensitive subject on YouTube. It's the one country that you can't talk about. You'll see the comments vanish so much for... Yeah, yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, and actually, when I got monetized, there's a section in monetization that basically tells you like these... It did not actually talk about that question right there. Oh, that's how you got doxxed and stuff. So it's not so when I got monetized, there's a section up at the top of the monetization that basically says you can't talk about the war and stay. It didn't say you can't talk about these things, but it said you can't talk about these things and have monetization on these videos. And it was the war that is currently going on. It was gambling, and I think it was like one other thing. But basically, it said like if your content is about any of these things, it's not that you can't have your content, but it cannot be monetized. And I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and again, maybe we could have these conversations sometime on another thing. I'll try to. I can't say I'm gonna make that a priority, but I'll put it on the list. You know, there's so much things I gotta do. I'll put it on the list. Yeah. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Defo. Thank you, Sir Cow. Again, I want to say, even though he wasn't here, thank you, Dad Bass Assassin, who plays Fortnite. Thank you to him. He's also a member. Thank you to Timbo. Thank you to anyone else that's watching and does watch and supports. And just, you know, I mean, even if you don't watch me, if you ever watch this video in the future, I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Alright, you guys take it easy. I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully. Again, I might decide to take a day to like work on shorts and work on videos, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I have daily upload videos. Well, those are scheduled out, and I'm almost done with those. I need to play. I gotta play Pixel Gun again. Ugh. I'm just kidding. I like it sometimes, but I gotta make some more videos for my daily uploads. I do like Pixel Gun. It's just they really need to work on the game and actually try to improve it and stop just trying to make money off of little kids. And honestly, their game's gonna die if they keep focusing on taking money from little kids instead of working on their game. And there's nothing that anyone can do to save it except for them. And they really need to take a look at their game and their model, and they need to start trying to fix it, because it's broke and it's gonna die. It's gonna die if they don't work on it. And they're going the wrong way with it. They're trying to almost like have this Fortnite money grab model, but the game just doesn't live up to like Fortnite, so it's just not Yeah, they need to figure it out. Who did I just see run in here? I swear I just saw someone run in here. Oh, there he is. That dude's moving so fast. How's he moving so fast? He must have some, like, armor that makes him run faster. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so tired. Thank you, guys. I need to work on shorts and videos. But if I do that, there will be some kind of community post on YouTube that says, hey, not going to stream tonight, working on this. Or I'll tell you in a previous live, which, you know, I know some of you aren't there during my day lives, but sometimes I tell people during my day lives, hey, I'm not going to be here in the evening tonight because I'm going to do XYZ. Anyways, I hope to catch you guys on the next one, and I hope you all have a great day. And thank you again for the support. Bye, guys.